Gusto ko pong maintindihan, yung dapat isole ng OVP, 375 million, attorney? Yun po ba ang dapat isole? Yun
Based
po
on
ba
the
yung
endings.
dinenay ninyo?
Based on the notice of disallowance, opo.
Okay, pero kinakailangan ba nilang sagutin by an appeal, right?
Ah,
Then afterwards, kinakailangan ng ibalik kung halimbawa yung appeal nilang ginawa, dinenay nyo na naman. Correct?
yes, Madam Chair.
Ano yung timeline ng pagsoli ng mga pera?
Madam Chair,
After the last appeal. Last appeal na ba yon? Yung ia-appeal nila? Is that the last appeal?
they can resort pa po they can resort po to the courts.
Ano yun? Is it a continuing appeal? Ano ba yun?
No, it's not a continuing appeal po.
Ano yun?
Sa Supreme Court na po. Petition
Supreme
for...
Court na. So, hindi kayo pupunta ng ombudsman para idemanda na. Ganun.
No, Madam Chair.
Kayo mismo ang pupunta ng Supreme Court? O sila?
Sila po.
Sila?
Sila po ang mag...
Okay. Ngayon, itong 375 million na ito,
Honorable Abante, please be reminded to confine your questions to clarificatory only.
Madam Chair, I am actually looking at the statement given by Attorney Cabrera on the fourth impeachment complaint. Siya po yung sumagot ng Supreme Court, hindi po ako eh. All right. Okay. So ang gusto ko lang maintindihan dito, for example, yung notice of disallowance, disallowing 73,287,000 na mga expenditure na itemize nila. For example, like 10 million cash rewards, 34,807 various goods, 24,930 medicines. Yun po ang pagkakasulat nila.
Opo, Madam Chair.
So hindi nyo na sinabi kung ano yung itemized pa ng various goods at ng medicines.
It was all lumped sa payment of rewards po.
Nasa payment of reward.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, ngayon, itong 375 million, na 125 million per quarter, yun po ba kasama na, in-itemize na po nila yan? O yun lang 73 million ang itemized?
Naka-itemize po yung
Naka-itemize
submissions.
lahat?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Alright. So, ibig sabihin yan, sabi mo kanina, hindi continuing appeal yan, kundi ilang appeal ang dapat nilang gawin?
It's na po, certiorari na po with the Supreme Court.
Ganun na maaari mangyari. Alright, yun lamang po, Madam Chair.
Now is Honorable Abante's turn.
Salamat po, Madam Chair. Nabanggit mo sa supplemental affidavit mo, Mr. Ramil Madriaga, babasahin ko mula doon sa number 14. Ang sabi nyo sometime in 2021, PRRD gave me 25 million. Yung po ba ina-attest ninyong tama?
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Ibinigay sa inyo ni PRRD mismo. Siya
Opo.
personally, yung 25 million.
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Pero sinasabi niya, wala siyang pera eh.
Meron po.
Meron.
Madami po.
Itong 25 million na ito, ang sabi mo dito, to purchase high-end motorcycles. Kaya bumili kayo ng dalawang 2021 model Harley-Davidson motorcycles at nilagay nyo sa pangalan ng anak nyo. Tama ho yun po?
Opo, sa akin po tsaka sa anak ko.
Tapos, bumili po kayo ng Ducati motorcycles, nilagay nyo naman sa pangalan nyo.
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. I am sure na ito pong mga binili nyo, meron pong OR and CR to, hindi po ba?
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Yun po ba itinatago ninyo?
Opo.
at ilalabas niyo po sa tagtang panahon.
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay, so Madam Chair, pinapaliwanag po ng ating resource person dito na tinatago po niya ang OR and CR ng dalawang Harley-Davidson motorcycles na nasa pangalan ng anak niya at yung Ducati motorcycles na nasa pangalan niya. Ayan po, na gusto ko lang sabihin na ito po ilalabas niya, no? Gayon din yung mga binili mo na mga Yamaha, di ba?
Apo.
Ilan yung nabili mo, nakalagay dito?
Pito po na brand new na Yamaha NMAX.
Oo. Yun din po ba nasa pangalan ninyo?
Ay, hindi po, sa mga leader na po ng isip.
Ang sinabi po ninyo, lahat po ng mga ito, number 18 nakalagay nyo, all purchases of these motorcycles, including the aforementioned accessories, were paid in cash using the money given to me by PRRD.
Opo, Your
Tama ho
Honor.
ba yun?
Opo, Your Honor.
Akala ko wala siyang pera.
Madami po.
Marami siyang pera.
Opo.
Gusto ko lang pong ipaliwanag na marami pa lang pera sa PRRD. Hindi po si BP Sara nagbigay sa inyo.
Hindi po.
Alright. Ngayon, the fact na pwede niyong ibigay, siguro, Madam Chair, hindi lamang dito sa committee hearing na ito, kundi kung na yan po ay nasa Senado na, ay pwede mong ibigay yan. O pwede mo rin ibigay sa amin ngayon para makita po namin. Ngayon, yung pong inyo ring binanggit na 175 million. Siya nga pala, ito pong 25 million na ito po ba ay personal na pera ni Presidente, dating Presidente, o ito po ikinuha rin naman sa gobyerno?
Personal po.
Personal.
Opo.
Hindi po sa gobyerno yan.
Hindi po.
Okay.
Honorable Abante, the last question is a probing question already. So may I solicit a motion to strike out from the record the last question and the last answer of Madriaga
Tulad po ng
as to the nature of the money that was handed to him.
tulad po ng sinabi ni Congressman Rufus, I submit to the
Yes,
wisdom
may I
of-
solicit a motion?
So moved, Madam Chair.
There is a motion to strike out from the record the last question on the nature of the money that was handed to Ramil Madriaga. Is there a second? Same has been seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Please
Okay.
strike out from the record.
Pwede ko bang ituloy po, Madam
Yes,
Chair?
you may proceed, Honorable Abante.
Yung pong 175 million na ibinigay ni Lin Wei Xiong, siya po ba ay, gusto ko lang malaman, Madam Chair, baka probing na naman to. Di ba? Ito
That's
pong
why
si-
please be very careful.
si
Make
Lin-
sure that
gusto
your
ko lang
question
po-
is
pwede po
already
ba
in the
sabihin-
affidavit.
Pwede ba tanungin dito kung si Lin Wei Xiong ay isang Chinese president? O-
I think that will be a probing question also because that is outside the context of the affidavit of the resource person.
Alright. 100 million po ay galing kay Maestrado Lim. Tama ho ba yun? Sinabi
Tama po, Your Honor.
Ito po bang mga pondong ito, may mga kasamang documentation o deed of donation or acknowledgement receipt sa inyong pagkakaalam?
Is that stated in the affidavit also?
Nakalagay din po.
Opo,
Wala.
Madam Chair.
All right, you may proceed.
Yung 100 million po, tsaka yung 175 million, through phone calls lang po yun na to pick up para gamitin namin pondo sa ISIP Pilipinas, Madam Chair.
Oo. Okay. Doon po sa pictures ng Annex A, nakalagay po ba ito sa inyong supplemental affidavit? Ito pong manager's check? Nakalagay din po ba ito sa inyong
Opo.
supplemental? Ano po itong manager's check na ito? 84,200,000. Ano po nakalagay sa inyong supplemental affidavit? Tungkol po dito, pakita nga natin.
Can we flash that portion of the affidavit, subject matter of the clarificatory hearing?
Hindi po na ipakita ito eh. Ito ba kasama din? Yung 4.8 million na manager's check. Kasama rin to sa inyong supplemental affidavit.
Opo, kasama po.
Kasama rin po. Medyo mapakita natin.
The allegation on the 4.8 million in the affidavit.
Kasama
What
po,
number
Madam-
is that,
Tama nyo.
Honorable Abante? What number is that in the affidavit?
Annex A. Annex A1.
Oh, it is an attachment.
An
It is an
yes.
attachment.
Oo, pero kasama sa supplemental
Yes.
affidavit.
That is annex.
Annex A and Annex A1.
Can we flash Annex A and Annex A1? We are reminding the justice members that our clarificatory questions are limited to 5 minutes only. If that will not be sufficient, you will be listed for the second round.
Wala ba?
Annex A and Annex A-1. These are attachments to the impeachment, to the supplemental affidavit of Mr. Madriaga. Kindly flash. There.
Ayan.
Okay,
Pero
let's start
hindi-
with Annex A.
Hindi nyo po nailagay sa inyong supplemental affidavit kung sino nabigay sa inyo.
Itinawag po ni dating Presidente Duterte na pick upin ko po sa safe house namin sa Eastwood. Yung 2 cheque, tsaka cash. Pero 2 cheque po na yan, hindi ko po na ipinalit kasi wala po akong account sa land bank. Tsaka masyadong malaki po. Alam ko po pwede akong ma-imbestigahan sa
Ay, di, pero
AMLAC.
cheque eh. Di ba? So, walang bigat yan. Di ba?
Apo,
Cheque, no?
apo.
Ang bigat na sinasabi mo, ay baka sa AMLAC, ganun.
Opo, yung inisip ko po pag dineposit ko po.
Madam Chair, pwede po ba nating ipatawag ang ilang mga pangalan dito nabanggit ni Mr. Ramil Madriaga? For example, like si Antonio Monsayak, si Colonel Nolasco, si Colonel La Chica, pati yung Gina Acosta.
We will defer our concern on issuing subpoena for additional witnesses until we have presented all the resource persons, rather, who have
Okay.
complied already. We have a
Alright.
long list of resource persons already in line.
Dalawang tanong na lamang po. Ito pong relationship ninyo with the respondent. Sinabi po ni VP Sara na dininay niya na meron kayong personal or professional relationship. Yun ang pagkakasabi po niya. Pero, yung pong nakita namin mga picture, nagsasabi na talagang kilala niyo siya. Ano po?
Opo, Madam Chair.
Meron po ba kayong ebidensya like non-logs, visitors entries, or gate passes sa Malacanang o Davao City Hall o sa OBP
That
office?
is a probing question already, Honorable Abante.
Okay. Wala siguro. Anyway, yun lang po. At meron pa pero hindi ko na itatanong. Baka probing question uli. Alright.
Thank you.
So, maraming
For the
salamat.
guidance of the justice members, we are reminded to confine our questions to merely clarificatory because this is just a clarificatory hearing. We are not holding a trial. Your probing questions must be raised during the stage of the trial already. Now we proceed to our next justice member, the Honorable Chel Jokno.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Magandang hapon, Mr. Madriaga.
Magandang hapon po, Your Honor.
May I request, Madam Chair, that the Committee Secretary flash paragraph 55 of the supplemental affidavit on the screen.
Kindly flash paragraph 55 of the supplemental affidavit.
Sabi po ninyo, Mr. Madriaga, I quote, "In the morning of December 20, 2022, Sarah called me and said, Sir Ram, please coordinate with Colonel Nolasco, etc." Sino pong Sarah ang tinutukoy niyo dito?
Si Vice President Sara Duterte po, Your Honor.
Ngayon, saan ka tinawagan? Sa landline ba yan o sa cellphone?
Sa cellphone ko po, yung designated na cellphone ba ginagamit namin.
Yung cellphone na yun ba ay prepaid o postpaid?
Prepaid po yung bigay po ni Presidente sa akin.
Honorable Jokno, please refrain in raising probing questions.
Well, may I just explain why I'm asking these questions,
Yes,
Madam Chair?
but nonetheless, kindly
Yes.
confine our question to the contents of the affidavit.
For the committee to fulfill its duty of determining whether Mr. Madriaga is telling the truth or not in his affidavit, it would be good if we could have some independent corroboration of his statement. For example, if a witness were to say, tinawagan ako, at may papakita niya halimbawa yung kanyang cellphone na na-save niya noon na meron talagang pumasok na call, then we can reasonably say, nagsasabi yan ng katotohanan. Or if, for example, the cellphone records will attest, kung let's say postpaid ang kanyang account na talagang may tumawag sa kanya ng ganitong araw, again, we will be able to fulfill our duty and say, talagang nagsasabi ito ng katotohanan. At the same time, we can also, through the cell phone records, assuming, let's say, it's a postpaid, even identify kung nasaan lugar siya noong certain day and time. So that's why I'm asking these questions, simply for us to be able to fulfill our duty
Honorable
of assessing
Jokno.
the truth. But I do have just a few more questions, if I may, Madam Chair. Of course,
Yes, please.
if it is probing, I will submit to the discretion of the court, of the Honorable Chair. Nabanggit nyo rin sa paragraph 55 na meron kayong natanggap na text message. Ang tanong ko lang po ay, na-save nyo ba yung message na yon? Yung sabi ninyo dito na galing kay VP Sara?
Lahat po ng text niya sa akin, tsaka nila Colonel Nolasco, tsaka si former President, nakasave po sa iPhone ko. Hindi ko po ako nagbubura. Dahil yun po yung binigay sa akin ni Presidente Duterte.
Last question, Madam Chair, if I may. Nasaan po yung iPhone na yon, yung sinasabi?
Honorable Jokno, I
will
lament
submit-
that I have to prevent you from raising further questions along that line because that is probing already.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, but let us always be reminded that this is merely a clarificatory hearing.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Are you finished, Honorable Jokno?
Yes, Chair.
Thank you. Now we recognize the Honorable Amben Amante. I'm sorry. Before Honorable Amben, Honorable Tino first.
Madam Chair, may I also...
Yes, I will list you down.
Thank you, Chair.
Madam Chair, am I recognized?
You may proceed, Honorable Tino.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Well, Madam Chair, una follow-up lang dun sa ni-raise ni Congressman Jokno. Mr. Madriaga says na meron siyang cellphone at nandun yung mga text message. Can the committee then subpoena the phone with the text messages, Madam Chair? Anyway, mentioned siya sa affidavit, and I think we should have access to such messages to verify the affidavit.
The Chair intends to defer discussion on the issuance of subpoena of further evidence and witnesses until all the resource persons that we have invited have been presented. Please understand that we have a long line of witnesses to present, and each one of them have documents to present as well. So until and unless we are done with them, let us defer from discussing the necessity of issuing subpoena for additional evidence. Honorable Tino.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Then I will just make the motion at the proper time.
Madam Chair,
May I just correct myself in the use of witness? All the persons we invited are resource persons and not witnesses.
Madam Chair,
That's for the guidance also of the justice members.
I would like to make a motion to include a supplemental affidavit to the fourth impeachment complaint, Madam Chair. So I move.
You are adopting and then the Honorable Dilima.
Gusto ko pong maintindihan, yung dapat isole ng OVP, 375 million, Attorney? Yun po ba ang dapat isole? Yun
Based
po
on
ba
the
yung dinenay ninyo?
based on the notice of disallowance, opo.
Okay, pero kinakailangan ba nilang sagutin bayan appeal, right?
Ah,
Then afterwards, kinakailangan ng ibalik kung halimbawa yung appeal nilang ginawa, dinenay nyo na naman. Correct?
yes, Madam Chair.
Ano yung timeline ng pagsoli ng mga pera?
Madam Chair,
After the last appeal. Last appeal na ba yon? Yung ia-appeal nila? Is that the last appeal?
they can resort pa po they can resort po to the courts.
Ano yun? Is it a continuing appeal? Ano ba yun?
No, it's not a continuing appeal po.
Ano yun?
Sa Supreme Court na po. Petition
Supreme
for...
Court na. So, hindi kayo pupunta ng ombudsman para idemanda na. Ganun.
no, Madam Chair.
Kayo mismo ang pupunta ng Supreme Court? O sila?
Sila po.
Sila?
Sila po ang mag...
Okay. Ngayon, itong 375 million na ito,
Honorable Abante, please be reminded to confine your questions to clarificatory only.
Madam Chair, I am actually looking at the statement given by Atty. Cabrera on the fourth impeachment complaint. Siya po yung sumagot ng Supreme Court, hindi po ako eh. Alright. Okay. So, ang gusto ko lang maintindihan dito, for example, yung notice of disallowance, disallowing 73,287,000 na mga expenditure na itemize nila. For example, like 10 million cash rewards, 34,807 various goods, 24,930 medicines. Yun po ang pagkakasulat nila.
Opo, Madam Chair.
So hindi nyo na sinabi kung ano yung itemized pa ng various goods at ng medicines.
It was all lumped sa payment of rewards po.
Nasa payment of reward.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, ngayon, itong 375 million, na 125 million per quarter, yun po ba kasama na, in-itemize na po nila yan? O yun lang 73 million ang itemized?
Naka-itemize po yung
Naka-itemize
submissions.
lahat?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Alright. So, ibig sabihin yan, sabi mo kanina, hindi continuing appeal yan, kundi ilang appeal ang dapat nilang gawin?
It's na po, certiorari na po with the Supreme Court.
Ganun na maaari mangyari. Alright, yun lamang po, Madam Chair.